How's it going, guys? I'm Kris05, and this is gonna be my new Raid Shadow Legends channel. What you could expect from me would be daily Raid videos, with strategies how to play Raid better, how to get the most out of it, how to really stretch your resources, and all sorts of other neat tricks you could be pulling off to really enjoy Raid to the max. My background is I'm a full-time streamer and YouTuber for Hearthstone, where I'm also a coach, as well as a top legend player, which basically means from a multi-million game, I'm, let's say, 0.000, had a few more like that, 1% players, so I really know what I'm doing at that one. And you can be sure I'm gonna do my best to know everything I need to know for this one too, and I've actually played the game for over a year now. And to be honest, I'm doing really well, but I'm not gonna pretend I know everything about the game just yet, but I'm definitely doing my best to stay on top of everything, and if you guys would like to join me on my journey, you can definitely subscribe to the channel so you can be a part of this. I also have an amazing code you guys can download the game from if you wish to start playing Raid, or if you wish to start a new account, and you will get some amazing rewards if you actually use my code, and you get a lot of free stuff as soon as you download the game, and after you start leveling, you're also gonna get amazing heroes like Rector Draft as well as Ugo, and those are definitely one of the best even endgame epics you could be using. In this video, we're actually gonna talk about if it's worth playing Raid Shadow Legends in 2025, should you start playing it, should you start playing a new account, or should you return back to the game? So let's dive into it. For those that haven't played Raid before, I need to say that this is a game you can actually play both on your phone as well as on your PC, and if you're sneaky like me, you can also play it on your PC from your phone, which is honestly the best thing you could be doing if you ask me, and I will do a dedicated video about exactly how I'm doing this and why I'm doing it, so do let me know in the comments if that's something you want to see sooner rather than later. The game definitely looks amazing, and it has insane graphics for a mobile game, and it also works wonderfully on your PC, without wasting too much resources for you, so it's very well optimized. What I love about Raid is it really gives you a lot of things to be doing in the game, and it really comes down to how you want to be playing it and what you want to get out of it. What I mean by that is you can either be a tryhard or a casual or anything in between, and you are going to be enjoying it to the fullest at your own pace. I myself am a filthy tryhard, and I do everything I can to really maximize on everything. Like, I literally always have the game open. I squeeze out every single ounce of energy towards doing my tournaments, my events, all of that stuff. And I really enjoy it like that, like it gives you that sense of achievement and whatnot. Really, really enjoyable experience. And also, I actually play Raid while I play Hearthstone. While I even stream Hearthstone, because sometimes the game does have downtimes, and that way I get to enjoy both games at the same time and getting the most out of both of them. But of course, you could also play it casually. You don't always need to spend all of your resources. Like if you check this out right now, I did all my arenas, all live, all tag, fortress keys. I even done fortress keys twice today because it's void. Those who know. Faction keys, Demon Lord, everything already spent, and yeah, that's just how I enjoy playing the game. But other people enjoy just collecting champions, others just don't want to be playing PvP, so they're gonna be skipping live arenas and stuff like that. So it really is coming down how you want to be enjoying the game, and I can tell you definitely can't go wrong with Raid. There really is a reason for this game to be one of the best out there right now. Like, everybody's heard about Raids, and some just have this preconceived notion that Raid is not a game worth playing just because they've seen plenty of ads about it, plenty of streamers talk down about it and stuff like that. But honestly, I myself thought that Raid is not a game for me until I actually tried it, and I literally couldn't drop it after that. It's really, really fun, really, really deep, and honestly, don't knock it till you try it. Like, you're not gonna regret giving it a chance. If you don't like it, sure, nobody's forcing you to play it, but just thinking it's a bad game without actually trying it, I think you're shooting yourself in the foot with that one. For me, how Raid started is I just played it on the side monitor without really paying attention too much. Did a few clicks here and there, waited out, that kind of deal, but with time it really grew on me. I really started enjoying the deep levels of strategy this game has. Like, it's not even close to what people really think. There's so much deep strategy. For instance, like things like Chimera, there's so much deep strategy going on here. Like, if you start reading up on all of these strategies, all of these things you need to be playing around, all of these trials, when you start seeing all the sorts of different teams that are doing amazingly well, you're gonna start understanding how deep the strategy can be. And this is literally just a fraction of the game. Like, this is, let's say, 5% of the content. We also have Hydra. I already used all my keys, so I can't show you all of the different strategies you could be thinking about, like all of the different skills you need to play around. We also have Clan Boss, which is your entry-level guild stuff you will be doing, and we also have a ton of dungeons, like literally a ton of dungeons, with Phantom Shogun having its own strategy, Sand Devil having a very unique strategy, Dragon's Lair being pretty friendly for beginners, whereas Fire Knight being one of the hardest early game contents. So many things to think about, and don't even get me started on Arena, where you have straight up 1v1, where you're playing against other players. You have Live Arena, which is basically like the other one, but here you actually draft your team live. The opponent can also draft the champions you have and stuff like that. There's a lot of levels of strategy in there. And we also have a Tag Team Arena, which I have really grown to enjoy. Like, it was something I did not have too much fun with in the beginning, but once you start understanding the meta, understanding the strategy, once you actually build your champions correctly and actually pick the correct champions, things really start clicking for you. And yeah, with time, the game gradually nudges you towards these new, more difficult pieces of it, and it really starts making sense without feeling too rushed into it. So that is another key point, definitely a big plus about this game. It has a very deep level of strategy, but like I said, you could also ease yourself into it. The game does a wonderful job doing that for you as well. We also have this new thing called Siege. This is fresh out the oven a couple of months ago. The newest thing we got is the new Chimera, or Chimera, I don't know, let me know in the comments. I'm probably botching the name big time, but what can I say? That also just came out. That is actually the newest piece of content. Cursed City looks absolutely amazing. Very, very game-breaking stuff. This one really shocked the community when this thing came out. You can both play it on normal and on hard, so like I said again, it does a wonderful job easing you into the content. You can experience it with the easy stuff and then gradually build your team's bigger, better stuff. And we also have basic things like campaign, which you are going to be farming quite a lot. Another thing that might scare some people to try playing Raid is knowing that there's so many things to be actually doing, and people just fear they might have missed out. They might have missed their chance of actually starting to play this game, but no, if you just start playing the game right now, the game does a wonderful job at actually giving you a good amount of resources, and like I said, if you download the game through my link, or through the QR code, you are gonna get a massive boot. Like, God knows I wish I had this thing when I first started playing Raid. This is a massive influx of resources for you with epic skill tomes, epic champions, and don't even get me started on the Monkey King. You can actually go to promo codes and enter the code Monkey King, and this thing is gonna give you the legendary champion Wukong, this guy right here, which is literally an end game PvP and heck even PvE champion. Like, I to this day use this guy in my Hydra teams because he is just such a massive debuffer. Not so much a debuffer, more like block buffs kind of guy. He also has tons of damage. He literally smacks, and did I mention this guy can't die? This guy literally cannot die. This guy literally revives every time after 3 turns have passed with 100 HP and ready to smack, 100 turn meter and everything. So literally such a fun thing to have literally on day one after you start Raid. You just go to promo codes, write Monkey King, and boom, you got literally one of the best legendary champions straight out the gate. So yeah, definitely use my code to download the game, and first thing you do, promo code Monkey King, can't go wrong. And like I said, people are afraid of the game having massive amounts of champions you could unlock, but here's the thing, you can literally enjoy Raid with just a handful of champions. Like, as you can see, I have a lot of champions, but I haven't even maxed most of the legendary champions I've opened. Like, this is all the legendary champions I've opened for about a year and a half playing the game. And if they're level 50, this means I'm literally not using them right now. So look at how many legendary champions I'm not currently using. Like, I only have these first 4 rows, and to be honest, I don't use half of them either. So what I'm trying to say is, you don't need tons of champions to actually enjoy the game. Like, you literally need just a handful of good champions, and did I mention the game literally gives you those good champions for free? Like, let's say Mifrala, she's a legendary champion that the game gives you just by playing. You unlock her through Hydra, and look at these graphics, man. Like, check out those snakes. This is literally the most beautiful thing I've seen in a game. Look at that. Unbelievable. We also have Arbiter, arguably one of the best revivers, one of the best speed leads you could be using in PvP, and honestly, you could even use her in PvE. Like, I still use her in some of my Hydra teams with great success. She's just that good. This guy also we did get for free. Like, this is a very, very high quality champion for, again, mostly PvP, but also you could get some use out of him in PvE and stuff like that. Literally, all you had to do was play the game during this guy's reveal, and you got to unlock him if you did everything you needed to. And like I said, Wukong, another absolute beast of a champion. So yeah, just by playing the game, gradually the game is gonna give you absolutely insane champions. Like, for instance, this dude. This dude is one of the biggest nukers in the game right now. And also freaking insane lore right there. Like, we literally have 4 Feyhammer. I myself am a huge Vikings fan, so I was very hyped when I saw they're gonna be bringing the Viking mythology in here, like things like Thor, Freya, Loki is somewhere in here. I still actually haven't built him to his full potential. I think I had him stored and everything. Yeah, there he is. So absolutely insane, and I was super lucky to open this absolutely premium Odin Fae-Fodder champion, who is an absolute god. Get it? He's a god. But he is literally an absolute god in PvP, and I also get some massive use out of him in PvE too, so definitely hit it big with this one. And I myself am actually mostly free to play, but also I spend a little bit here and there, so you can definitely enjoy the game both if you wish to pay, but you can also enjoy it without paying at all. So definitely give the game a check. So yeah, guys, do let me know what you guys think for the game in the comments below. Would love to hear them. You can be sure I will be answering each and every one of you. And last reminder, download the game through my code and get absolutely massive rewards. Something I would have been super happy to get back in the day when I started. Like, these resources, you guys even don't know how good you have it. Like, I kinda humbly envy you. So yeah, download the game through the code, and I'll see you on the battlefield. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, a like and a subscribe would be massively appreciated. Thanks for watching. I'm Kris05, and I'll see you in my next video.